What if I told you a truck driver cracked the code to building a crypto empire? Meet Bitcoin Ben. He went from driving 18-wheelers to creating 6 different ways for regular people to stack Bitcoin and build wealth. This isn't just another crypto course. This is a complete ecosystem where you earn while you learn. First up, the confidential bulk purchase program. Get Bitcoin at wholesale prices through group buying power. Then there's Home to HODL. Convert your home equity directly into Bitcoin instead of cash. Need funding? The Loans for Bitcoin program gets you the capital to buy more crypto. Want passive income? Private Key Capital puts your Bitcoin to work. Hungry for something different? Bitcoin Ben's tokenized beef lets you invest in real cattle backed by blockchain technology. And if you want to mine? Bitcoin Ben's mining program gets you started with the right equipment and knowledge. But here's the kicker. Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club pays you to learn. Earn 10% on direct referrals, 5% on second level, 2% on third level. This might be the only membership where you make more than you pay. Ben went from 10 years behind the wheel to becoming the world's most unlikely crypto expert. Now he's sharing everything through live training, community events, and proven systems that work. Ready to stop watching from the sidelines? Join Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club today and start stacking sats while building your financial future. Your truck driving days are over. Your crypto empire starts now.
I guess it does. Welcome, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, Bitcoin Ben, here for the daily. What in the flying hell is going on with cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and the world? Guys, we are literally, I've had so many people reach out. Now, I want to share some screens, all right? Let me share some screens here, figure out how the hell in window, entire screen. Yep, there we go. Okay, let me bring this up and move me over here. There we go. All right. Hang on a second. That's not what I want to start with. Okay, so today, Samsung has actually partnered with Coinbase to provide Bitcoin and crypto access for 75 million Galaxy device users. From what I understand from my friends over at Coinbase is this, they're integrating the Coinbase here. We have another post right here. All right. It's from Brian Armstrong. All right. Excited to be partnering with Samsung to make crypto even more accessible. We're offering 75 million plus Samsung Galaxy users in the US free access to Coinbase One to bring them on board. And we've fully integrated Samsung Pay. So every Coinbase user in the US can use that to buy crypto. I'm telling you guys, this is huge. All right, this is absolutely huge. This is the front runner. This is Galaxy saying now on your Galaxy, all right, you can now purchase the Bitcoin using Galaxy Pay or whatever the hell, Samsung Pay. This is a flag to Apple. I guarantee Apple is on this same road. All right. That means Galaxy and Apple in America, you'll actually be able to purchase Bitcoin right from your phone, and they'll use the Coinbase wallet structure. Exactly. Dr. Vagisil, one of my favorite names of all time, Amazon and Apple had job listings years ago for integration of crypto into their platforms. I'm telling you guys, you know how many people shop on Amazon? Hundreds of millions of people shop on Amazon. What if you could hop on Amazon and you can buy some Bitcoin and then hold it in your Amazon wallet if you wanted to, and you can shop with the gains off of your actual Bitcoin. This this is where all of this is going, guys. This is how we roll over, right? Right? Roll over into the new system, because the new system, yes, people will hold US dollar coins. They will. It will be exactly like your savings account and your checking account. You'll have your Bitcoin, because remember, guys, we are launching. Let's see if this is almost done. We are launching our capital company / credit union here soon with private key capital. You'll have a checking account and savings account that's fully backed by Bitcoin. You'll have a private wallet in your app that you hold the keys to. This is revolutionary. So you can actually earn interest on your Bitcoin and you hold the keys. This is the revolution, guys. Because think about this, all right? Let's say you actually say, screw these banks. I'm actually going with private key capital, right? Private key. You load up your Bitcoin. Remember, you have the keys. You switch on earnings. Voila, you're good to go. Then, oh man, my car broke down. I got to sell a little bit of Bitcoin. You hop in your savings account on your app and you move over some cash into your checking account, which you'll have a card, and voila, you go shopping. This is the future of the finance, right? Let's put it this way. Jay, our CEO at Bitcoin Ben Clubs and more, was up in Washington, D.C. this week, and he actually hung out with and met several people from El Salvador. One of them was like high up in El Salvador. And when he goes to El Salvador in a few weeks, or like next week, that's how much I keep track of where in the hell Jay's at. He's actually going to have lunch with her. And she was so excited about our hotel / resort and our credit union, Private Key Capital, because they've announced they're working with El Salvadorian banks to do this. She literally said, we're at least a year ahead of everyone. Yeah, no shit. That's because we're agile. We can move quickly. We can hit it and get it. I mean, this is the first ever 100% backed with Bitcoin credit union and capital company in the world. Ever, 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 ever. That's why I'm so passionate about all of this, because now people can hold their savings in an account that earns them interest, and it's completely legit. We have insurance. We are regulated in El Salvador. It's worldwide. Anybody in the world can open up an account at our bank. You'll have a card. You'll have a debit card. You can go out. We'll probably partner with Visa or MasterCard and actually offer credit cards through our bank, our credit union. And while you're holding your Bitcoin, remember, you hold the keys in the app. While you're holding your Bitcoin in the bank, you're earning interest. This replaces every other banking model in the world. We have several large partners who cannot wait until this opens, because they hold millions of dollars in Bitcoin. And they want to earn interest in a legitimate, regulated entity. And that's what this is. That's why we set this up. That's why I bought it. We are leading the industry because we are moving quicker than everyone else, because everyone else has a board or whatever. I am leading this. I'm like, nope, I'm going to buy a credit union. Boom, I bought it. Nope, I'm going to buy a resort. Boom. We move quickly because we're front running all of this, guys. All of this. This is the future. And we are way ahead of it. That's what the lady from the El Salvadorian government said. You guys are like a year ahead of everybody. Yeah, good luck catching up. And this is what we are going to bring to America too. Because now that we have that private key capital, we are launching our private key capital 1 mile from Mar-a-Lago. I signed the lease last week or the week before, I don't remember. Our first private key capital location is 1 mile away from Mar-a-Lago in West Palm Beach. How do you think the wealthy people are going to react when we offer them a savings account that holds an appreciating asset with 4% interest on that appreciating asset? And there's a lot more to it. Because we are a capital company, we can launch hedge funds, the home loans. There's so much, all right? There's so much going on right now. So much. And this is absolutely revolutionary. This is why I'm so excited. This is why This is why Samsung, Apple, Amazon, let's actually talk about Walmart real quick. All right. Let me move myself back down here. Where's that Wally Mart? There we go. All right. Walmart owned fintech company to launch Bitcoin buying and custody. Now, yes, you are going to, and this is them setting up for Wally coin or whatever they call it. I would go with Wally coin or Wall coin or I don't know, something like that. Where because as they launch this is what Walmart is thinking. Why would we pay a credit card company when we can process our own payments? Mark my words, guys. Mark my words. One of the people wrote on here, Walmart opening the doors to Bitcoin custody and actual buying equals adoption on steroids. Folks, this Walmart, and this is going to sound great, Walmart is turning itself into a bank. That's what Walmart is doing. Mark my words, within a year, you'll be able to actually get a loan against your house in your Walmart app. You think I'm joking. But I'm not. This is where this is all headed to. Where it, let's remember, right now they're working on tokenizing every share in Wall Street. New York is done. New York is absolutely done because everything's going digital. Your brokerage company is done. Bloomberg is done. Unless they adopt the Bitcoin. Remember, NASDAQ is getting ready to launch spot Bitcoin on NASDAQ. That's the equivalent of everyone who trades shares and options and all that, having a Coinbase account with leverage. These are the big money players. This is how they're going to integrate the Bitcoin into the 401ks. Because your 401k has access to everything on Wall Street. And when they launch a spot Bitcoin on Wall Street, where you aren't going through Fidelity, it's the equivalent, all right? It's the equivalent of you hopping on Bloomberg or whatever you actually trade on. And you'll have options of, do I want to buy Tesla? Do I want to buy Samsung? Do I want to buy these shares or this share? And then you'll have Bitcoin right there, just Bitcoin. So you'll no longer need an ETF of the Bitcoin. Now, will people use it? Absolutely. All right. If you actually don't run your own Wall Street account, Absolutely. But this is that's Walmart already has one pay. They are pushing. My guess is OneCoin. That I'm not going to argue it. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. If 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 what they have is one pay, then they can call it OneCoin. That absolutely makes sense. Thank you, not Matt. Not Matt. I'm not Matt. That's like an NGO, non-governmental organization. Well, if you're not a government organization, why do you have to say you're non-government organization? Yeah. Thank you, Matt. They started pushing it a few months ago. Maddie. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Uh-huh. A little secret spy up there in Massachusetts. This is where all of this is going, guys. This is why I tell everybody, get a loan now. We offer loans. We offer home equity loans. We offer no KYC Bitcoin purchases. Guys, please listen to me. If you see where this is going, please get ahead of this. Get ahead of all of this. Because yes, right now you may or may not have a lump sum of money that you're actually going to call us up and go, I want $100,000 worth of non-KYC Bitcoin. I don't want not a mother plucker to know what's going on. Or if you don't have $100,000, but you have $100,000 worth of equity in your home, capture that equity now and put it in Bitcoin. What do you think is going to rise faster? The price of Bitcoin or the price of your home? It ain't going to be your home. Oh, this is just incredible. And it's Friday, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right? It's so incredible where this is all going. Absolutely incredible. There we go. Private Key Capital. I'm so excited where we are going, where we're at, what we're doing, because it isn't about the money. I know everyone's like, ooh, price go up. That's great. It's about freedom. It's about freedom. We are moving into a decentralized economy. And I know it, and you know it, and one of the head honchos over in Russia knows it. He actually put out a post, and this is like a top dog. This is one of Putin's right-hand men. He literally explained exactly what Trump is doing. He said, and this is not a quote, but this is basically what he said. Trump's using the Bitcoin and the stable coins to recapitalize America. Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's why all this is happening. Think about this, guys. Let this sink in. Why would Trump? Look at what they're doing. Look how much energy they have put into implementing the Bitcoin. Look at what they're voting on. This is a whole new system. This is a whole new world. Exactly. You will be in charge, not the corporations. Exactly. That's why we launched private key capital. Because trust me, guys, I have sat in a bank and had the bank branch manager flat out, and I got witnesses. And in fact, I think Mr. Bamboo Ben was there. Flat out say, no, we are not going to help you open an account here because you are dealing in Bitcoin. She flat out said this right to our faces. And we're like, okay. That's their loss, right? That's their loss, because that and a few other events is what led me, all right? Yeah, look, yes, she will. She will absolutely. She will remember us, absolutely, because just because I'm an asshole at our club in Dallas, as soon as I can, I'm going to launch a private key capital branch at all of our clubs. And I really want one in Dallas, just to an ad, and actually put like an ad right in front of her bank and be like, come join private key capital. Yeah, exactly. All right, this is how much shit has changed. Albert, our owner-operator up in Massachusetts club, we went to a bank to open an account for the bank or for the club. Literally said no. Nope, not dealing with you guys. Nope. All right. That was a year and a half ago-ish or so. A few weeks ago, we had a vice president of a bank walk up because we were at the Johnny Appleseed Festival, right? This executive from a very well-known global bank, who has a branch in that area, walks up and tells us, hey, I want to have an event with you guys. I want to do something with you guys because we, at this bank, we can't offer our clients Bitcoin. But we'd like to work with you and have an event with you so we can, because they have people all the time, he said, walk in and said, hey, what do you guys, how can I get involved with this Bitcoin thing? No clue. No, they're like, we can't. Sorry, we can't. We're going to have an event with them at our club up in Massachusetts. And they are going to invite their members to our club up in Massachusetts. Yep. Ed is actually meeting with the executive of the bank next week to set it up. Yeah, it's this. Wait. We got Lena. All right, my former bank asked me to leave in the Netherlands because I bought crypto. Happened in 2017. Yeah, dude, we at my clubs, we've had companies we have used for email and all this other shit that have canceled working with us because we're in cryptos, because we're involved in Bitcoin. Now, mind you, they have nothing to do with anything except like our emails or something like that, or advertising or something like that. Nope, no. Don't want to work with you. You guys are involved in that crypto stuff. Well, folks, Walmart, all right, Samsung, Apple, Amazon, BlackRock, everyone is getting involved in this. Everyone realizes what's happening. Right? This is such a shift from the old system to the new system. And what I love is we're helping create it. Oh, that reminds me, hold 1 second. Or a word from us.
What if I told you a truck driver cracked the code to building a crypto empire? Meet Bitcoin Ben. He went from driving 18-wheelers to creating 6 different ways for regular people to stack Bitcoin and build wealth. This isn't just another crypto course. This is a complete ecosystem where you earn while you learn. First up, the confidential bulk purchase program. Get Bitcoin at wholesale prices through group buying power. Then there's Home to HODL. Convert your home equity directly into Bitcoin instead of cash. Need funding? The Loans for Bitcoin program gets you the capital to buy more crypto. Want passive income? Private Key Capital puts your Bitcoin to work. Hungry for something different? Bitcoin Ben's tokenized beef lets you invest in real cattle backed by blockchain technology. And if you want to mine? Bitcoin Ben's mining program gets you started with the right equipment and knowledge. But here's the kicker. Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club pays you to learn. Earn 10% on direct referrals, 5% on second level, 2% on third level. This might be the only membership where you make more than you pay. Ben went from 10 years behind the wheel to becoming the world's most unlikely crypto expert. Now he's sharing everything through live training, community events, and proven systems that work. Ready to stop watching from the sidelines? Join Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club today and start stacking sats while building your financial future. Your truck driving days are over. Your crypto empire starts now.
Yes, it does. This is absolutely the most exciting time ever in cryptos or Bitcoin, whatever. And it's the most exciting time in American history. All right, the government is shut down. Does anyone notice? Does anyone, how's your life going? Did you wake up this morning and go, oh shit, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? The government is not there. Whew. Guess I better not leave the house. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I won't leave the house. I'll just sit here and wait for the government to open so they can tell me what to do. Bullshit. This is This is going to be, guys, and I know you've heard me say this before, but please, God, listen. The next 4 to 6 years are going to set your family up for the rest of your lineage. Yes, all of that is AI. I actually created that ad with AI in all of about maybe 15 minutes. This is such a huge deal. If you play this right, if you invest right, this is like, and you guys have heard me say this before, but I want to reiterate. There are only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be released. Look at that as limited land, limited property. Now, flatten out that digital property and shape it into the shape of America. We are the pilgrims in this new digital America. We landed on Plymouth Block, climbed out of our boat and said, I like this. So all of us started actually buying up digital land, 1 sat or 1 acre at a time. And that's what we have actually been accumulating just a ton of land. As much as we can afford, we have been trading our old European currency for digital land. Sell the dollars and buy the digital land. That's what we've been doing. Michael Saylor pretty well owns all of Texas in this example. BlackRock owns approximately California. Well, I guess I'd flip that. BlackRock owns Texas, and Saylor owns all of California with part of Arizona. And that's what this is. Because think about it. Who originally came to America? Who were they? They were called the Puritans. The Puritans. Wait. Why were they called Puritans? Because they rejected the old system. Or they rejected this new system that Europe and Great Britain had instituted. And they're like, no, fuck you guys. You guys are absolutely fucking batshit crazy. Because they wanted to retain their freedom. So they got on a ship, right? And we ain't talking a ship like a friggin' cruise liner. Some rickety ass wooden boat, and they crossed the ocean to America. Lands at Plymouth Rock. The first year they're there, half of them die. Half of them die. But the other half survived. And then here comes more Puritans. And more Puritans. And then word got out. This place is amazing. Look at all this freedom. Look at all this land. Look how vibrant this land is. Look how, look at the trees, look at the soil, look at, we can plant our seeds in here and grow these seeds from this land. That's what Bitcoin is. That's what private key capital is. Private key capital, and my clubs and our resort. These are all seeds that are planted in the soil of pure energy, the Bitcoin. And the energy from the Bitcoin grows the seeds into the new forest. This is literally, and what's even more mind is this is global. This is global. China wants the Bitcoin just as much as we do. They just hide it better because they don't want their little shit-ons to actually figure out what's going on. Russia just announced, watch what's coming, guys. There's a reason Ukraine now has like the 9th largest Bitcoin reserve of any country. Ukraine. I thought they were in a war. What the hell are they doing setting up a Bitcoin reserve? Now, I want to show you guys something. Right, hang on one second. I retweeted a post. And thank you for everyone watching on X right now. Right? Here, let me share this screen. Add screen. All right, let me move myself back here. Right? This guy right here. Right here. Let me see if I okay. Right. I have no idea how you pronounce this guy's name. All right. This guy is a muckety-muck over in Russia. All right. Kirill Dmitriev, however the hell you pronounce that name. All right. This is what he posted on X. He puts a rabbit right here. If you can see my little pointer, he puts a rabbit on this. What if China, Russia, and others are coordinating with POTUS to eliminate the NWO, New World Order? Who controls North Korea? Who really controls North Korea? For those of you who don't know, that right there, that what I just read you, right? That was a post from Q. For those of you who don't know who Q is or was, this is what there is more than meets the eye with all of these guys. And I just wanted to point this out because, yes, nothing can stop what is coming. Guys and gals, this is all a huge this is all larger than just the Bitcoin. This is larger than just America. This is larger than just Russia. This is larger than China. This is a global transformation out of the old system. Right. I want to show you, let me see what else here. There's another one I want to show you real quick. Right. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, here it is. All right, hang on one second. Let me blow this up. All right. Let me see if this has sound. Yep. All right. Let me see. If you can't hear this, let me know. All right. All right. It says no sound. Let me launch it again a different way. All right. Hang on one second. Because this is such a great thing. Okay. Now, let me play it again. We should have sound. I love Trump. Tell me that ain't great. This was posted by Trump. The shutdown. Trump is going to drain the swamp during this shutdown. I've heard rumors, and this is from Washington, D.C., guys. They plan on dragging this out for wait, what did he say? Oh, for 1 to 3 months. 1 to 3 months. Let's see how long it lasts. Because this is the new Doge. This is how you eliminate whole areas. Because when the government is shut down and not, that grants the executive office authority to eliminate not just employees, but eliminate programs, eliminate whole areas of bureaucracy. Well, we can't afford it. We just got to shut it down. That's why he put out that video. And did you see at the end? Here, let's see if I can show it here. Hang on a minute. Where was it? Yep, here it is. All right. Cry, baby, end your plan. They are literally, they know what the Democrats and the global progressives, they know their plan. That's what's going on over in the UK, which is about to have a damn revolution if you see what's going on over there. And all where they basically say, if you don't have a digital ID, you can't work. You can't work over in Europe unless you have a digital ID, an app for a digital ID. So you can't work. Really? I hear you. I hear you. Save England. England has to save itself, right? We escaped England because, I just created, right? I just created a new ad here on AI. I love playing with AI. Hang on one second. Move that. Let me close this. Let's see how it did. Share screen, window. Oh, there we go. And sound. Guys, I have never watched this one either, so you're going to watch it with me. I've never seen this ad. I just created it.
Your Bitcoin sitting idle. Time to make it work. Private Key Capital, the world's first fully Bitcoin-backed financial institution, lets you earn 4% APY on your Bitcoin. Enjoy Bitcoin savings accounts, secure custody, Bitcoin-backed loans, fiat on-off ramps, and exclusive member benefits. This is crypto banking reimagined. Early members get the best rates. Join Private Key Capital today and start earning 4%.
That's it. I wanted a short one, and this is how you use AI. Do you know how much creating an ad used to cost me? Dude, I've had ads that I had actually paid thousands and thousands for. Yes, that's what, guys, there's no other savings account in the world that lets you hold an appreciating asset and actually gain interest in that asset that is paid out in actual Bitcoin. That's the difference. You actually get paid your interest in actual Bitcoin. That's why private key capital is going to absolutely destroy everything else until they catch up. But the lady, the government official in El Salvador, she even acknowledged. Why am I frozen? Let me close this. There we go. All right. Close that. All right. She even acknowledged we are a year ahead. Yeah, bingo. Where is it? All right. This is the key. Albert Einstein said compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. This, what we are creating, is the ninth wonder of the world. It's having an account that you hold an appreciating asset in that you actually get interest on. So not only do you gain the appreciation, you actually gain it in Bitcoin. Interest in the account. Yes, and you hold the keys yourself. This is the new system. All right, guys and gals, I have to run. I have several calls today. Oh, we just hit $121,000 again on Bitcoin. Everyone, I'm telling you, everyone listening to my voice right now, give us a call, 941-413-8080, and get in. I promise you, call them right now, 941-413-8080, or send them a text and they'll get back to you. And just ask, how can you help me get more Bitcoin? And they will get a hold of you. You guys will talk. You rock and roll. Our job is to help you get some Bitcoin and non-KYC. That's mwah. Everyone, have a great weekend. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.
What if I told you a truck driver cracked the code to building a crypto empire? Meet Bitcoin Ben. He went from driving 18-wheelers to creating 6 different ways for regular people to stack Bitcoin and build wealth. This isn't just another crypto course. This is a complete ecosystem where you earn while you learn. First up, the confidential bulk purchase program. Get Bitcoin at wholesale prices through group buying power. Then there's Home to HODL. Convert your home equity directly into Bitcoin instead of cash. Need funding? The Loans for Bitcoin program gets you the capital to buy more crypto. Want passive income? Private Key Capital puts your Bitcoin to work. Hungry for something different? Bitcoin Ben's tokenized beef lets you invest in real cattle backed by blockchain technology. And if you want to mine, Bitcoin Ben's mining program gets you started with the right equipment and knowledge. But here's the kicker. Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club pays you to learn. Earn 10% on direct referrals, 5% on second level, 2% on third level. This might be the only membership where you make more than you pay. Ben went from 10 years behind the wheel to becoming the world's most unlikely crypto expert. Now he's sharing everything through live training, community events, and proven systems that work. Ready to stop watching from the sidelines? Join Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club today and start stacking sats while building your financial future. Your truck driving days are over. Your crypto empire starts now.